It is Weigh-In Monday! Weigh-In Monday! Woo! This week I am down another 0.8, so that brings my total to minus 40.4. Woo!
Oh my
gosh! This girl is on fire! This girl is on fire! Who sings that song?
I think it's Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys in the house right now. But I had a good week last week. I even went out for burgers with my friend David Tucker on Saturday, so that was good. And after I posted that on Instagram, I got a couple messages from other Weight Watchers. They're like, how are you still able to eat a cheeseburger and still stay on track? And it's like, because I didn't eat the whole plate. I was the queen of the clean plate club. I don't ever remember doing that to you, Hannah. Like, you had to clean your plate. Do you ever remember that?
No.
Our parents did. And I think it's a generational thing. Is like that, it's like whatever I put on your plate, you had to. And I remember this instant, I was like, maybe like 7 or 8, maybe even 9 years old. And I remember whatever my mom made, I either didn't like it or wasn't hungry or something like that. And I remember it was like this big dialogue of like, why don't you want to eat the rest of it? And I was like, I'm full. And it was like, that wasn't a good enough answer. It was like, you need to eat it because it's on your plate kind of situation. But that being said, I just had a food memory just pop it. This is the ADD popping in because other things are coming in my mind. One of my favorite meals that my mom made was steak, and like the fatty part on the steak, we always fought over that. And so I would get some, and then my dad would make our baked potatoes, and he would fluff it off. I'm sure after doing my potato, my sister's potato, my brother's potato, I'm sure his food was long gone cold, but anywho, that was just a food memory that just popped into my head. So let's talk about it. So then another question that was on the my post on Instagram today was that I did not put an asterisk saying that I'm on Ozempic. And I've never not said I was on Ozempic, and I don't think I have to do a disclaimer like I'm a Weight Watcher, like I work for Weight Watchers where I have to say, members on the Weight Watcher program can expect to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, that kind of thing. I've always talked about it. I might not talk about it in every single post, but I am on the lowest dose. My twin sister's on the same dose as me, and I don't know, it is what it is. Maybe it's because I'm taking less insulin. That's what it's helping me do. That is helping with my weight loss. Maybe. I don't understand the whole insulin resistance, all that stuff. I wish I was smarter and understood that. I don't. But that being said, so after January to October of last year, I lost 30 pounds, average of 3 pounds a month. I got put on Ozempic, and I gained 8 pounds in 6 months. And then I just maybe thought it was going to be like this magic thing that all the rest of the weight was going to melt off. Got my act together in April, and I think I'm down 16 pounds since April 1st. I just checked my Weight Watcher app. And so that's 16 pounds, and I think that's almost 30 weeks. So I think that's an average weight loss. I don't think it's like anything like, it's not like I'm losing 8 pounds a week. But I'm also doing the work. So I have been doing strength training 3 times a week for the last 6 weeks, being consistent with that. I'll leave one of my favorite new videos, Lift with C. She is an older woman like me. I want to say she's probably mid-50s, something like that. Maybe younger, older, I don't know. But I've been loving her workouts, and you want to make sure that you give your body rest every day after. At least that's what she suggests. And I kind of like that because I don't feel like I'm doing too much, but that's also helping shape my body. The swimming also helps, and Hannah and I swam over the summer, and I'm back to the Y, although I didn't swim at all last week. I just realized that. Yeah, I have to figure out the best time to go now that school is back in session, because now it's a whole big thing at the Y, of when all the lanes aren't available all the time. That's totally
irrelevant.
It's irrelevant to this whole story. But, like, let's just take for Saturday, for example, when the burger came to I could have eaten the whole thing. I could have eaten every single French fry. I could have eaten half the basket of cheese curds that we got. But I had a little bit of everything, and I was satisfied. I enjoyed the conversation. I went in saying I was going to eat half of my burger. I ate a few fries, had some cheese curds, had a beer. It was 26 points, and I just moved on. And even just in 2021 and before, I would have considered that a failure because I was always like, oh, well, I know, even though I'm going to a place that was known for burgers, I would be like, oh, do they have shrimp cocktail as an appetizer? I'll get that, and maybe I'll get the salad and stuff. It's like, no, get the burger because that's gonna be good. That's what you want, and just enjoy it and move on. So I did and make tacos with the beef in the leftover burger. And the last 2 days, I've been using French fries to make omelets with the leftover French fries. And 40 grams of French fries is 3 Weight Watcher points.
Nice.
So I'm looking at my daughter. If you don't know what's happening when I look over here, she's off camera right now.
Off cam.
But yeah, so
that's just it. Not depriving yourself of what you would want to order, but just eating it, enjoying it in smaller amounts.
Yes, and not feeling guilty. Getting and that's the good food and bad food that you have to get that out of your system because it'll mess you up because there's just some things out there that are more calories, more Weight Watcher points, and there's some that are less. And when I look back on last week, so I had one meal that was almost a day's worth of points, but that was one meal out of 21. So, and beforehand, I've done it. Like before, when I worked downtown, I would routinely have almost a day's worth of points before I even stepped foot into my day job. Because I would get the giant Otis Spunkmeyer banana nut muffin. Still love that muffin to this day. That one is 33 points, I believe. And then I would get, a coffee, and then I'd go down and get a snack, a couple cake pops for my morning break. Sbarro. Have you ever had Sbarro? Mm-hmm. That was really good. It's a pizza place.
That's just it when you think about it. It was foods that obviously tasted good, but you were never supplementing with things that kept you full.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So then you were always still hungry.
Yes, and always looking for something else to eat. But now I eat bigger meals and stuff that keeps me fuller longer. And you know what? I don't miss being stuffed. Like, I used to eat to, excess. Mm-hmm. To the point, I just remember this one time, I can't remember what it was after you moved out, Hannah, but Jeff and I had dinner, and maybe it was we made chicken wings or something like that, and I'm to town. I had chicken wings, and we had fries and all this stuff, and I was so hungry, but I gave myself insulin, so I gave myself too much insulin for what I ate. So I was so full, and I had to eat. Because my glucose was so low, and I was just almost crying in tears. I was like, oh my God, I cannot put one, I can't even stick one marshmallow in my mouth right now because I'm gonna throw up. Yeah. So, and it's taken a long time to get here though, and the mindset is everything, and it has to be gradual and not everything all at once. So yeah, it was a good week, and I'm looking forward to another good week this week. I'm going to figure out the pool schedule so I can get in there. I actually think I'm going to go tonight at 7 or 6:45 because I think that's when lessons end.
Yeah.
And then I can jump in. Because I've got fins now, so I'm a professional swimmer. I was watching YouTube videos of people swimming. I'm going to get there one day. I'm going to be...
She's definitely improved a lot.
I've gotten really better.
Really better.
I'm doing drills now. If you go on YouTube, you can just do drills. So what I'm doing now is trying to swim. So half my face is still in the water. I still haven't accomplished that, but someday. And if there's a senior Olympics, I'm going to be in it. So I'm just putting it out there. Yep. Let's see, what's 5 years from now when I'm 60, it'll be whatever that year that is, to 2028.
Olympic swimmer.
Yeah, Olympic swimmer, biz 2028. So let me know how your week went. I would love to know. And if there's any recipe you're looking for you can't find, our blog is still a work in progress. We are continuing to work on that to make it more user-friendly for you. Just let us know. We'll leave our blog link down below. And so I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday.